Hi guys, welcome to my video for the Ascalonian Catacombs Explorable mode dungeon. Now for this one, is my first video is gonna be for Path 1 or Origins Path or whatever you wanna call it. And just before we start, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of background about the dungeon itself. Now Ascalonian Catacombs dungeon, or AC as what we call it for short, is the entry level dungeon. And what that means is that at level 30, you can start doing the story mode. And once you complete it at level 35, you can open and enter the dungeon for the explorable mode. Now, for some of you that who haven't done any dungeon or haven't had a run before, or just completely new to the game, then I'm just gonna say there, put it into the simple term is that the story mode is the easy mode, and the explorable mode is more like a hard mode for the dungeon. So what that means is just that you need to coordinate with your team, and you need to know some of the basic combat stuff like stacking might, and also avoid AoE red circle on the ground so they don't deal damage to you, and you need to dodge and flanking, and after that coming back and attack the boss or any champions or mobs or whatever. So if you are new to this whole dungeon stuff, I would suggest you to leave the explorable mode for later and just focus on having a couple runs for the story mode first, and then see if you like it or not. And then once later on, once you start getting used to it, then yeah, go for it, the explorable mode. The explorable mode will give you more items, and it will give you a better reward like gold. For this one, yeah, it gives you about a gold and a half once you complete it, obviously. And that's it for the basic introduction stuff. So I will be just moving on to the boss, the first encounter itself. So what you need to do for the first encounter is that you get a group to stack behind a wall, and then have one person pull the boss back. And once he got back to the group, everybody starts stacking their might to 25 and start killing him. Now, if you are new to this dungeon, and if you are new to the game, still learning the curve, I would just say this in a simple way. Might is a skill. I mean, it is a condition. It's a buff condition. A boon in the game is referred to as a boon, B-O-O-N. And what it does is that it's gonna improve your power and your condition damage. So at 25 stacks, which is the maximum that you can go for, it will improve your power significantly if you are running a pure damage damage build. So pure damage build is critical build, in which I would refer to, and a lot of people refer to as berserker. And the berserker stat is um, having power, precision, and critical damage. Okay. Having said that, it's easier for you to just have 25 stacks and kill the boss or the mobs quickly, because it's gonna get it run so much faster and time efficient. What's more can you ask? And right after this, you need to know about how to avoid the AoE trap for the dungeon. And trust me on this, because if you are new to this whole dungeon stuff, you will see this more often at the higher level if you start getting into this whole dungeon yourself. So get used to it, and also pay attention to red AoE circle on the ground, because that is crucial. Now for the dungeon, I'm sorry I've been talking about like all of the basic stuff some of you might already know, so I'll just get back to the dungeon. Now for this one, that we are going to go for the burrows. And I know some of you will have trouble with this puzzle. And trust me on that, I did this last year, 2012, when the game first came out, and it was hard as hell, and I was low level too. So what you need to do for this is that you have 4 people on the second burrow, which is on the left side. And once it start popping out, 4 people start killing it right away, and then right after that, you have one person to go to the top to help you. So in this video that I was in charge of the top burrows, and then after I kill the top after they kill my team, After they kill the left side burrow, one of them, which is one of my friends, like he came to the top to help me out to kill the burrow faster. And that's what you need to do. You need to kill all of the burrow fast before Hojin dies. If Hojin dies, everything will reset, and you just need to do it again and again and again until that you can kill all of the burrows while keeping Hojin alive, and it's not an easy thing to do. So once you start killing all of the top burrows, and next to the top burrows, like just a little bit to the right, then then you need to have one person to come back and protect Hodgins at all costs. Do not let him die. That's it for this puzzle. Just don't let Hodgins die while you kill all of the puzzle, and you are good to go. Alright, so after this, you have an option that you can either kill the one of the second boss, which is the middle boss of the dungeon, and his name is Lieutenant Kohler. Now, Lieutenant Kohler is not really that hard to kill. All you need to do is to stack behind a wall, and then after that have one person pull him to the group, and then after that you just stack mine and kill him. But in the video that we decided to skip it because it's not worth our time, because the whole purpose of AC Path 1, once you get to know it very well, it only serves as a money making dungeon. So you run fast in about 10 to 15 minutes, and then you get about a goal and a half. That's a freaking good number to me. So usually we just skip this and then we move on to the next. Now, having said that, if you decided to go with Lieutenant Kohler, then you just need to get a group to stack behind a wall, and then after that, pull him back to the group, and then stack your might up to 25, and then start killing him. That's it, easy stuff. Now I would just leave the video run for the time being, and then I will come back to the end to talk about the boss, because the in the middle part of the video it's just all about running and then collecting puzzle and stuff like that. So you can see it yourself. Doesn't need me to commentate on that anyway. So I will just leave you to it, and I will come back to the end of the video to talk about the boss and what you need to know, especially if you are still new to this whole dungeon stuff. What you need to know in order to fight a typical boss of a dungeon, and while trying to uh, rest the team, keeping them alive and trying to revive anybody who is down. So I will see you in a bit.
Ah, the reliquary of the King's Guards. My notes are unambiguous. There's a scepter here. It's not here. Just a broken piece.
Swiftly.
I can reassemble it, but I'll need more pieces. 5 should do it. I'll stay here and prepare a workspace. Go hunt some Graveling scavengers for the missing pieces. They're probably more looking at the Great Hall, picking the train.
Healthy and hale.
Okay, stand back. This'll only take a moment. Good as new. Almost. It shouldn't explode, at least. That's good enough, right?
Here I come.
And not a moment too soon. That sounded like it came from the western chambers. Let's head there.
Okay, we're back with the final boss of the AC Path 1. Now, before you do anything, I would suggest you a few things, just a few little things if you are new to the game. First, you need to pay attention to the boss animation, because sometimes when he starts using his skill, he has a unique animation, and that's usually a signal that allows you to dodge the attack or AoE or whatever. But pay attention to his animation, and after that just respond accordingly. Now for this one, there will be three things that you need to know. The first one is his front AoE attack, which is his howl. What he does is he will howl and then like stun you, and after that deal quite a bit of damage AoE in front. So you need to stay at his back or sideways and start dealing damage to him. Now the second thing is that pay attention to the ground, because you can see that there will be some ring of fire stuff popping up like out of nowhere. Now the boss is the one that will cast the ring of fire, and what it does is that it will deal damage, burning condition damage to you, but it also will one-shot the minions that he will summon to help in the battle. So it is a double edge. You can either use it to kill the minions, but it can also kill you as well if you are not careful. So if you see the minions start coming up to you, and then if you are close to um, the ring of fire, all you need to do is to guide the minions to come to the ring of fire, and it will do the trick. It will just kill them immediately. And basically you just don't want the minions to overwhelm the entire party. You need some of them to be killed fast, and the only one way that you can kill them fast is to get them into the ring of fire. That's it. Okay, so aside from that, after you get them into the ring of fire and kill them, the boss is easy. You just have to watch out for your health and stay at his back, dealing damage to him or sideways or at his back, and try not to stay in the ring of fire for too long, because it's gonna deal damage to you as well. Aside from that, practice, make it perfect. So I hope you so for some of you who are still new to this whole dungeon stuff, learn something from this, and this is what you should be expecting at a higher level, that this is what people expect you to do. Okay, so enjoy, and I will see you in my next video for the second path, or for the third path, or whatever path you decide to watch. Okay, I will see you later, and don't forget to have fun. Enjoy.